Hey y'all, just checking in on Coin. I mentioned before that I was interested in Coin for a longer term trade. So, as I'm setting up for the week, I just wanted to check in on it. So, I completely cleared my chart. I want to start clean. And I want to look at the monthly and just set up some levels here. So, this level gets my attention on the monthly. And let me get a little bit closer so I can show you why. So we have resistance here. We had support here first of all. Then we had resistance here, 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 and we've just been kind of overall struggling at this level. It's kind of difficult to chart up here because, well, maybe not. I was going to take a look at something over here though that I really liked, but I can go ahead and just add that resistance up here. So that's like 85 to 87, and it's a monthly level. So, or monthly, yeah, it's monthly. So I want to make it gold. So resistance here, here, here. So I looked over, which I rarely do, to the 3 month chart. And what I noticed on this chart was how coin finally, I mean, look at all this resistance we had. This was 9 months, y'all. This is a baby. That's a resistance baby right here. 9 months of resistance right around this level. What is that? 65 to like 67. And then what I like so much is that last time this last 3 month candle, we held that previous resistance as support. And then this 3 month candle, we are opening above where that last 3 month candle closed. So I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So even though, we're still in it, I just like that we were able to open above. So now going back to the monthly chart, I also made a note of, this downtrend that I saw that it looks like we were breaking out of on coin. And I drew it here because we got, this is where we closed and we have more touches here. So if we follow that trend down, then we started breaking out last month, and this month we are out of that downtrend. So I like that a lot as well. I also just want to chart this level here. Actually, use the rectangle to keep an eye on because that is our next major level of resistance to watch out for on the monthly. But it's way up here at like 115. So we got a little bit of room. I want to now go to the weekly. Just check in there. So, um, coin is, on this little bit of an uptrend. I think I mentioned before it has like this inverse head and shoulders going on here, which is a bullish pattern. So, I mean, I feel like all the signs are there that coin wants to break out and go higher. The thing is, though, that this monthly resistance up here is no joke. So, I'd have more confidence in a longer swing once we clear there. Because once we clear that level, like we don't have another monthly resistance until way up here at 115. So right now we are just barely above that monthly level at what is this 77. So depending on what your plan is, depending on what kind of trade you're looking for, this level here to this level would be a nice shorter term swing. This could be a nice opportunity right here if we continue to hold monthly support at 77.80 and move up to 85. That could be an opportunity, again, just depending on um, what's happening intraday, news, all that other stuff that it can, affect a trade. Now, I do want to chart this level right here on the weekly, and um, want to turn this back up, and I'm going to leave it bold so that I know this is a weekly level, because looking back here, we had rejection there, we had resistance, and then that was exactly where we pulled back um, last week. So to me, I think I don't know, if you're looking for a swing between this level and this level, it's kind of tight. It's a little bit tight. And, and I think this is a better, um, is better for a longer term opportunity. That's just my opinion. I am not giving you investment advice. Okay. I'm just looking at the chart and talking through an opportunity that I'm looking for. Right now, I don't quite want to get in. Um, don't quite want to get in. Also, just noting this uptrend that we're holding. So I'm going to delete this because we have already established that we have broken that downtrend. So now let's move on to the daily. Um, and see. So, hmm. Okay, so I want to add um, a level of support right about here. I like this level for support because we had a triple top resistance here that on this pullback we held. We bounced beautifully off of this level. And I think that if for whatever reason coin cannot hold 77, that I want to see if it can hold 75 on a pullback. Um, that could be a cool opportunity. I also think that we have some resistance here. And so again, like as I'm moving down to the smaller time frames, this is just looking less attractive to me for a trade that I want to take. I'm interested in if I'm looking at a swing or for a swing opportunity, I want a bigger move. So this right here, just this back and forth between 77 and 80 does nothing for me. I'll wait for I'll wait for an alert to go off to tell me something. Now, I am seeing this as I'm looking at the daily. We have this uptrend here, and then we have kind of rejection coming in here. And this is looking possibly like an ascending triangle to me, which is a bullish pattern. Um, so that is interesting. And to me, that could be used with other confirmation that we could push up higher to this level. Ultimately, this is the entry that I'm looking for a longer term swing. So when we open up this week, I want to see, are we going to continue to hold here at 77, what is that, 77.80? Can we continue to hold there? Can we get that move above 80, hold 80 as support, set up for the move up here to between what, 84 and 87? I know that's a really big area to watch, but we're talking about a monthly level. And monthly levels are not always like as specific as a daily level. It's not just, okay, I'm going to watch 79.90. No, it's a zone. So anywhere in this zone you can get a big rejection. So I want to see how we respond if and when we get here. Um, Also, kind of see another. See, I don't. When I start getting a lot of lines like in one little area, to me that's like, don't trade me. That's like the chart just saying, don't trade me. Like, don't do this. Because I'm noticing like we had resistance here and here. But again, I don't want to add any more levels. Like I'm just that's not the trade I'm looking for on this chart. So let's move on. Okay, going over to the analyst ratings. Gosh, that's bright. Coinbase actually got a downgrade this past week. They got an overweight to neutral rating, and then the price target was decreased from 65 to 60. Ouch. But news, I feel, is on Coin's side because I like this headline, and I've just been seeing these Bitcoin and Coinbase news headlines pop up like throughout the week last week that it says in the last month, a wave of major financial institutions have applied to offer spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds in a bid to bridge Wall Street with the original cryptocurrency. BlackRock most recently was one of the most recent one. Then Fidelity, Ark Investment, Invesco, Wisdom Tree, all that. So Coin is basically going to be, from my understanding, kind of the moderator for this ETF. Or these ETFs that these investment companies are applying for. And so that puts them in a really strategic position. And to me, it puts them in a strong position. So I am still hopeful that coin is going to move higher. Um, I think like, we started moving up. We got a little consolidation. We got a big move up. Then we got a little consolidation. So I am curious to see as well, just like what's going to happen next. I thought, yeah, like this right here is looking like a little bull flag to me. So we did get the breakout on Friday, but we just got a rejection. The market overall just moved down on Friday. So I wouldn't necessarily hold that all against coin, even though it was at weekly resistance. The market just didn't have the sentiment for it, in my opinion. So I want to see what happens this week. But this is a trade that I am just continuing to watch for. I got my alert set. I want to get in when we can get above and hold this level. So this is my analysis for coin.